Hey guys, so it has been quite some time since I've made a video talking about grief, so let's chat for just a minute. This year, I am 41 years old, and what is interesting about that is my brother passed away 13 years ago this year, and he was 41 when he passed away. My brother was 12 years older than me, so I was in my 20s at the time, and that was such a devastating loss, that sibling loss. Most of you know me as a widow, and if you're new around here, my husband passed away 3 years ago, and it was a life changing and life shattering situation that I shared a lot of that grief journey here on TikTok. But what I wanted to just say was, grief can bring about some really irrational fears. It can bring up anticipatory grief and other types of just unsettling emotions that come along with it. And for a long time, I would think about the fact that, am I gonna make it past 41? Is something gonna happen to me? Like we think that way sometimes. And so, I'm okay. If I make it all the way to November, I'm here and I'm good. But what I will say is now that I am in this season, because at first it was that anticipatory, what is it going to feel like? What is going to happen when? And now that I am in that year, what I will say is that while I don't necessarily sit with any fears that something's going to happen to me, I can't help but to think about my life and what I want out of life, or, the things that my brother told me, or to think about his life, or, granted, he was 12 years older than me. So, I felt like he was like low key kind of old, like not old, right? Like 41 is not old, it's young. And I felt like he died young, but also he was older than me. So in his 40s, he was old. But being here now, it's like, what a life cut short. And I am here. And so it just kind of has me like in my feelings more just about like moving forward with life and what that looks like, and just being 3 years fresh out of losing a spouse. Your world gets flipped upside down, and it's hard to know which way is up, let alone where you want to go and what you want to do and how you want to move forward with life. So I don't know, it's like a really weird zone to be in, to be the same age. And so I know that sometimes like we can think like that, like what happens when you get that age, but then also what happens when you pass that age. I can't help but think that I'll end up being older than my big brother was when he died. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that. I feel like it's been a while since I've come on and shared anything about like my grief space, and that's what's been on my heart for a little bit. Just kind of thinking about being in that age that he was when his life ended. So thanks for listening.